What's up, everyone? Alan Boss here. I drive the Yeet Fleet Nissan 350Z in the Formula Drift Pro-Spec Championship. We're going to take you for a tour of the car. All right, we'll start in the engine bay. It's seen better days for sure. Went into the wall yesterday just a little bit, but the crew guys did a great job this morning of getting her all patched up and put back together. The main highlight of the engine bay would be the Fatmac Industries LS9 that we run, featuring a Wegener belt drive and a KONIG 2650 supercharger. Spins about 7,200 RPM, makes about 900 foot-pounds torque, and does the job, does exactly what we needed to do.
Comes now out of the outside zone too. Dude, dial. Look at that line that Boss had. Johnson tucks in once again.
LS9 crate motor. It has a stock bottom end, which is titanium crank and rods. And then we got valve train upgrades from BMR also. And makes about 900 horsepower, 900 foot-pounds of torque, and makes about 16 pounds of boost on the pulley we run most of the time. We haven't had any engine issues at all this year. We tried to get a little creative with the belt setup, so we had collapsed one of our plastic pulleys, but that's the only engine issue we've had all year. Yeah, so tips for new drivers in FD, as far as building a reliable setup, I would just say not to cheap out on the essential things, right? So make sure you have a good motor. Don't go to the junkyard, pull a truck motor out, and try to run that in FD. And then additionally, I would say not to try a new setup. Try to run an engine and trans setup that you've got time on, so you have experience with it, and you have enough time to really even out all the gremlins, so that you don't have random issues nipping you in the butt for the whole first season. That's kind of something we dealt with last year. Everything's kind of dialed in and settled in now. Get some seat time for yourself and for your drivetrain in the new build instead of doing a whole fresh car for FD. I do have a sim, but I don't think it helps, man. So I drove first before I hopped in the sim, and it's hard for me. It's hard for me, yeah. I need the weight. I need to feel the weight of the car in my hands, and I don't have it. All right, so we'll do a wrap around here on the outside. You got our KONIG Heliograms up front, the highlight of the car, I would say. They're strong for us. We actually, I don't know if you want this or not, but my teammate actually broke a KONIG wheel. He took a chunk out of the lip at the Pro-Am last week, took a good inch out of the lip of it, ran it for the rest of the weekend, and held there and worked just fine the whole time. So, yeah, they take hits and they keep kicking. And then we also run field suspension coilovers and wide stabbed in the front and the rear. In the front, we run 8.5-inch wide wheels, 9.5 in the back, 245s for the front, and 255 GT radials in the back. The offset, I think, is 0 and plus 25 or plus 35. The feature I really like about these wheels in particular, the bead is knurled, so the wheel doesn't rotate as often or as freely at lower tire pressures, and it allows us to run lower pressures without D-beads. I've ran wheels in the past that didn't have that knurled bead and the lip wasn't as tall in the bead. It limited our tire pressure we could run. Like, we could only go below, like at 18 used to be my floor for tire pressure. Yeah, and sometimes in FD we run a fair amount lower than that. If you want to air it down so you get more of a contact patch, more surface area on the track, you can feel it. We made a change from 20 to 16 this week, and it was significantly different. Like, we didn't have the drive that we wanted in outer zone number 2. We were able to gain that just by dropping the tires 4 pounds. So we started out as just a group of guys, having a good time getting laps. We really wanted to focus on getting doors. So we having the same lead driver all the time really helped us develop and grow as drivers. Got to rep the Yeet Fleet. This year we decided to add the Flamingo. Track owner at Lake Erie Speedway, his wife, always gifted us Flamingo objects, so we kind of made it the pseudo mascot for the team. Extreme Graphics is our vinyl provider. They did a great job of hooking us up. High quality vinyl, and it was easy for us to lay down. Just me and my mom put it on, so it was easy, yeah. Yeah. In the back we got our radium fuel cell up the front. It's a 6-gallon, we have to refuel it every 2 or 3 laps. Anti-gravity battery tucked away in the corner. We got our remote reservoirs for the fuel shocks back here, and then we run a horizontally mounted rear mount radiator. I think it does a good job of like sucking clean air off the bottom. With horizontal or vertically mounted radiators, what we found sometimes is that you get hot air recirculating in the hatch, which reduces the efficiency of the cooling system. This is good, it works really well for us. We just had to clean it about 3 times as often as we had to clean the old one. As you're driving across the track, you're kicking up marbles and stuff, the fans will actually suck the marbles into the radiator. So about every 2 events we clean the radiator out. Get Ignite red fuel, we run E90. We just have a whole bunch of jugs, fill them all up and bring them from home.
You got to refuel every 2 laps.
Yep, that's right. We got a Master Chief, I don't know if it's trademarked or not. We got a Master Chief inspired race suit. Torque Racewear hooked us up with custom team shirts and the suit for this year. Super comfortable.
So you are the master chief.
Yeah, just paying homage to my childhood heroes, you know. All right, now we're on the inside. We'll check her out. I got my Chase-based gold-plated handbrake here. They hooked me up with that last year. Very appreciative. Whole bunch of swag in that thing for sure. We run stock calipers for the foot brake and for the handbrake. EBC yellow brake pads and stock brakes in the rear. Lock up just fine. We're on a Link Thunder and then a Link Strata dash to pair with it. Saw belt seats, they're X-Pad Rallycross, so there's no padding on it. It's a Mishimoto shift knob on a long shifter for the GSR dog box. Straight cut gears. Typically we'll gear the car for fourth. This track, because it's smaller, we actually run a 2-3 shift. So I almost always launch in second, and based off how short the run-up is here, I feel like I don't have enough time to get to fourth, or it would slow us down. So we run a 2-3 slam shift. It's nice and easy. For comp tracks, I always call New Jersey my home track, because I've competed here probably like a dozen times. Like in Gambler competitions, East 10 Drift had 2 rounds here, and then FD. So I've in Riverside.
What's the key to success for the Gambler then?
For Jersey, transition flat, man. Yeah,
Transition flat.
don't lift in the transition if you can help it. Get into outer zone too early.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That wraps up the car tour here with Konig Wheels. Alan Boss drifting at Instagram, Alan Boss 480. I want to give a special thanks to all my partners and my team guys for getting me out here and keeping it reliable on the track. We had some big hurdles this week, and the team came together to get it done. So I really want to thank my crew guys, and all the support we've had. And thanks for everyone at home for watching. Make sure you hit up Formula Drift and follow all the drivers and everything. The more support the series gets, the better it's going to be. So, thank you.